I text them and show them the picture of the plastic piece dragging, and they say, "What the fuck? What's up, y'all? It's her. What is the word? You feel me?" So I gotta tell y'all about this Turo experience. Turo rental car experience, man. So this happened last week. So last week I went to, Virginia to go see my girl. And yeah, it was a little beautiful moment for me to go down there. Let me tell y'all what happened before that. All right. So I went to Avis to try to rent a car. Avis, Budget, you know what I'm talking about, them rental car places. So the rental car places always want about 200, 300 deposit, 400. They want to do your credit check. And I'm like, man, I'm not finna do all that. And can I even do all that right now? So I'm like, man, I gotta look for another option. Let me look up some flights. So I look up some flights, and I'm like, these flights expensive because I'm doing it at the last minute.
No, hell no.
So I can't do no flights right now, right? So I'm like, I remember something. I'm like, Turo, you can rent people, you can rent strangers' cars. It's like Airbnb. But instead of Airbnb, instead of houses, you have cars that you can rent from people. I'm like, I'm sure they ain't gonna want no credit check. Or they even allowed to do a credit check, because they strangers, they can steal your credit, you feel me? They ain't no business, Third party can run your credit if they probably wanted to, I don't know. I go on Turo and I order me a Mercedes, but the person wasn't responding when I ordered their Mercedes. So after 4 hours go by, I cancel because I gotta leave tomorrow. I can't be waiting all day. So after that, they give me my money back and I order me another car. So I ordered this Toyota Corolla. I ordered a Toyota Corolla. So I had a job to do. I did that job and I went to go pick up the car early. She let me pick up the car early. Still don't know if it was a he or she because I never seen their face. I just know their name was, I ain't gonna say their name on here. So I pick up the car and I wonder if they gonna watch this video. I pick up the car and I'm excited, man. I'm lit in the car. I'm dancing and stuff. I'm playing music because my car is down right now. I haven't played music in the car in so long and I haven't been vibing in a minute. I'm up here vibing and stuff, I'm happy. So I'm about 10 hours away from Virginia. And like six hours away, from Virginia, the bottom of the car, the little plastic piece go down. I'm like, bro, I didn't even notice until like the next day. I didn't even notice the plastic piece under the car was dragging into the next day. So I'm like, bro, I gotta tell the host about this, bro. I don't know how they finna take it. Some people gonna be nice about it because it's a plastic cover. It can easily get fixed. Some people won't be nice about it, and I understand that. Let me remind y'all, but let me tell y'all something. Before this ride even started, I already felt like she was being unprofessional. So when I sent my picture through the phone and sent my ID, she said, "Okay, you Gucci, bro." I ain't trying to hear you Gucci because I almost canceled on you, bro. I don't need you Gucci. We trying to. Ooh, that's a beef. Like, we trying to be professional over here. I don't want to hear no you Gucci. What's that? Oh, 6 hours away, the plastic cover fall down and it's dragging because I didn't even know what that noise was until I looked at the bottom of the car when I finally got to Virginia. So now I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, how am I finna tell the host that the plastic piece is dragging under the car? And I'm trying to get it fixed first because I'm like, they gonna blame it on me, because it wasn't like that. I'm gonna take the responsibility. So I text them and show them a picture. I'm like, what you want me to do about this? I text them and show them the picture of the plastic piece dragging, and they say, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fudge? You know, that's what they say to me. They just said WT. They just said WTF. You know, I understand they pissed off. I tell her, I said, people usually take it off. Do you want me to just take it off for you? She said, can them same people put it back on? And I'm like, and then she like, did you run over something? I'm like, not that I'm aware of, you know, I don't know what happened. You know, I might have, I don't know. All I see is a plastic piece dragging, but to my understanding, I didn't run over nothing. I probably, I don't know. Even if I ran over something or not, she was giving me a hard time, bro. She was giving me a hard time. So I'm like, bro, it's a Sunday. Let me tell y'all, it's a Sunday. So I'm searching everywhere trying to get this car fixed. Everybody is closed. Everybody is closed. So I can't find no shop. I can't find no mechanic shop to fix this. And I'm telling them, like, it's easy, bro. Like, it's easy, you know, man. It ain't hard, you know. So they like, they can't do it. Okay, like, maybe I explained it wrong to them. I don't know. Like, or y'all gonna look at the car, y'all just gonna say y'all can't do it? You know what I did? I went to Advanced Auto Parts. I know they can't fix it, you know. I know they can't fix it. The car sit too low, so they can't even get under there. So I go to them and explain the situation. I'm like, do y'all have any idea how I can fix this? And they look up some parts. They like, they can't fix it, but they can give me the parts to fix it. They gave me these plastic fasteners. And I'm like, bro, this really gonna be easy. All you gotta do is push it up there. All you gotta do is push the plastic fasteners up there, and boom, it'll stay right there, you know. So it ain't no bolts, it ain't no screws, it ain't none of that. It's plastic fasteners that you gotta put up there and put it in the hole, and it'll click. That's all it is. So I'm like, okay. So you know where I go? I go to Valvoline, whatever it's called. So I go to Valvoline, and I'm like, bro, they got that thing where you can go under your car. They can go in the basement, and they got this big hole, they got this big gap, and they can see under your car. So I'm like, let me go to them, man. I'm like, let me get this fixed so she can get off my, you know, cause I don't want her to keep texting me, talking about give me an update and stuff like that. Like, just giving me a hard time, just texting me like, you better get this fixed. Like, I'm like, bro, how you even know it was my fault? How you know it wasn't already loose? And then I hit a little bump and it just doomed, you know? How you know it wasn't already loose? Because something just ain't gonna fall off like that, I understand. But man, like, it fell off too easy, you know? I never had that problem. In my 20-some years of living, this one day I have a car problem. So I'm pissed off, bro. Even when I hit stuff in my car, bro, I never had that big car problem, you know? So something had to be loose under there, you know? So I go to Valvoline, and I explain the situation to them. I'm like, hey, I got these plastic fasteners, man. I'm like, I can't get under my car. If you all can just put these, you know, because I know you all are able to see under the car. If you all can just put these plastic fasteners under here, man, y'all will make my day, man. So he said, okay, pull around. I'm like, okay. We might got something, because everybody closed. I'm like, okay, we got something right here. I'm geeked up. We got something right here. So I pull around, and I get him the fasteners. I get him 2 fasteners, and they go under the car. And they like, if these don't work, he said, you might need 4. If these don't work, we got some spur fasteners. I'm like, hold up, some spur fasteners. I'm like, so you all already do this? So I've been searching around trying to find anybody that can fix this easy project, and you all already do this. So I could have just went to y'all. I could have saved the time and went to y'all, bro. And she saying, to me, she saying, you know, I ain't gonna even make it so horrible, because she wasn't that bad. I just feel like she was blaming me for something that she don't even know was her fault or my fault. That's all I'm saying. She was blaming me for something that she had no idea what was going on, you know, over a plastic cover, you know. But that's besides the point. So they fix it, and like they fixed it in like 10 seconds for free. It was that simple. Giving me a hard time over that, and I already knew it was that simple. That's why I said, what you want me to do about it? I had insurance on the car. We could have easily got that fixed, over a plastic cover. We could have easily got that fixed. 10 seconds for free, no money. Only thing I paid was for the fasteners, $4. Plus another one, $8, So it's $8 total just to get that fixed. And they gave me free ones because they knew it was easy, giving me a hard time over that. That's the point I'm trying to get to. You gave me a hard time over that plastic cover. And I understand some people are like that. I can't blame them. It's their stuff, So I'm geeked up. It's a Sunday. I couldn't find nobody else. I went to Beverly, and it was about 1 o'clock. I've been trying to search for somebody for 2-3 hours, everybody saying they can't do that. I'm like, it ain't hard, and it's a Sunday, so not too many people are open right now. So I'm like, okay, but I got it fixed, man. I was geeked up. I'm like, man, it was that easy, and that just made the Turo experience so horrible for me, because all I can think about is, what if something worse could have happened? Like, what I would have done, I had minimum insurance, so what if something real bad could have happened, and it wasn't my fault, You just never know. Like, and every time, if I do rent a car again from Turo, I'm gonna have to get the highest insurance, because you just never know. It just taught me a lesson, and I'm glad I had that lesson over a little small plastic cover, because if it was something big and I had the same host, I would have been over with, I probably would have had to go in my pockets to $1,000, $2,000, dollars if it was something real big and it wasn't my fault. It could have been their fault. Like, it could have been the other person's fault, and they could have covered it up. You just never know with these strangers and stuff. Like with a house, they can blame you for something that, that you just sleeping in the bed and boom, something happened and they just blame you for it. It's kind of risky, Renting a car from a stranger is kind of risky. You just never know what'll happen. And I returned the car to them. I took pictures of the car, the outside of the car, the inside of the car. I put the keys back, where they supposed to be. I ain't gonna say, exactly, that was it, man. That's all I wrote, you feel me? That was it. So at the end, I gave them a 4-star, and I told them about, you could have been more professional. And she texted me and say, so I had, and I said, your car wasn't all that great. I kept on seeing a maintenance request or whatever. It kept on saying, take it to the dealer. And I'm like, if she gonna blame me for this too, I'm scared. I'm scared to return the car if it's saying maintenance. I'm scared because it's been saying that the whole ride. So are you gonna blame me for that too, or you just gonna ask questions and see if it's your fault or my fault? You feel me? Like, I'd rather you ask the questions to see if it's your fault or my fault. But I thought you was gonna blame me for the maintenance. I was scared, you feel me? So I returned the car. I hurry up and got out of there before she even can come out. Before she even can come out and see about me in the car, I hurry up and got out of there. I just did what I supposed to do, and woo, I was gone, you feel me? So, man, gave her a 4-star. It ain't too bad, because she ain't really say nothing too horrible, but, if you would have stayed a little more professional, we could have figured that out better, rather who fought it is. We could have, over a plastic cover, we could have went, different ways about that. You could have asked me nicely or something. You ain't have to curse and all this other stuff. So that's how the Turo experience, went for me. How would I rate my experience? How would I rate my overall experience? I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would give it an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. Because I did talk to Turo, and They gave me a little easy time, but it's like when I told them about that situation, I had to call so many people before I even, can get to them. And then when I called them, it hung up on me, and then I had to wait again. You're like, this is something, this is something important right now, I'm getting bashed right now. Like, hurry up, hurry up and answer your phone or something, man. So anyways, man, that's my experience, man. Don't let that determine how y'all experience gonna go. Y'all could have a better experience than me. With that being said, I'm out of here.